Hi. Hey friends, it's Eli. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're here for the first time, welcome. I know I mentioned quarantine in every fucking video I've made so far, but like, it's like going on and it's a big part of life right now. Quarantine has completely fucked up my sleeping schedule. The reason I'm telling you this is because the other night I stayed up until 6 a.m. watching my old YouTube videos.
It was something.
Honestly, I like doing that from time to time because it reminds me of the fire that I had in me to like be a YouTuber and be a creator. When I need a little push of motivation, I jump on those videos. They're all on an old channel and they're all privated now, so you can't find them. Sorry about it. I put them on private and I made a new channel because like that's not me anymore. Starting with like my name, that's not me anymore. So, but what I did notice was that 2 years ago, I did a gender tag, and I know tags aren't a thing anymore, but like I said in a couple videos back, I do want to make a lot of trans content, and I like talking about being trans and giving people insight on what it's like for me to be trans because everyone's trans experience is different. So I figured I'd redo the gender tag. We're gonna see a little flash from the past. Is that the... It's blast from the past. Got it. We're gonna have a little blast from the past moment and I'm gonna insert clips from my old video. So let's get right into them gender ass questions, brother. Why am I like this? Anyway, how do you self-identify your gender and what does that definition mean to you?
I think right now I'm just chilling with non-binary. I don't feel like a girl. I don't feel like a boy. I'm doing my thing.
So I'm a man. I identify as a man. I was assigned female at birth, so I am transgender female to male. Basically, to me, that just means that I was born with the wrong parts. That's really it. What pronouns honor you?
She, her, because that's just what everybody associates me with. And I don't mind them, but I also really like they, them.
Spoiler alert, I very much did not like being called she, her. I just dealt with it because my little 18-year-old ass was too scared of confrontation. Anyway, my pronouns are he, him. I can also vibe with they, them, but like he, him are like the primary ones that I like hearing when someone is referring to me. Describe the style of clothing that you most often wear.
I mostly wear skinny jeans, band t-shirts like this, flannels obviously.
I mean, I mostly just wear anything that I find that I like. I wear a lot of button-ups, still haven't gotten out of that trans guy phase of wearing button-ups all the time. Ripped skinny jeans. I just really like t-shirts. I want to have more style, like really bad. Like how my Animal Crossing villager dresses, that's how I'm trying to dress. Talk about your choices. Choices. Talk about your choices with body hair. How do you style your hair? Do you have facial hair? What do you choose to shave or choose not to shave? I know it says body hair, but does it have a question about regular, like...
I'm chilling with this length it's at right now. I don't shave my armpits a lot. I don't shave my legs a lot.
So, I hate when my hair gets really long. I had it really long for most of my life. I think 16 I cut it all off for the first time. Here's what it looked like before I cut it off. Tragic.
Choices.
And then I cut it at the end of my junior year of high school to like my shoulders, and then I cut it all off for the first time at the end of my senior year of high school. And from there I've just been doing whatever I fucking want with it. Just like, I make decisions with my hair very impulsively. This decision wasn't really impulsive this time. The first time it kind of was. I had like just gotten back from spring break in London my freshman year of college, and I was hanging out in my friend's dorm and I just was like,
Shave it right now.
When my hair gets really long now though, I tend to get really dysphoric. I would love to grow my hair out again because I liked how it looked in my senior year of high school. I think once I start hormones and get top surgery and start actually passing as cis, I would probably start growing my hair out again. I don't shave my leg hair, I don't shave my armpit hair. I haven't since I started questioning my gender, really. The only reason I really shaved those areas was because I felt like I had to as a woman. I felt like I had to shave those areas, but once I was like, first of all, I'm not a woman. Second of all, no one needs to shave anything if they don't want to. I was like, fuck it, and I haven't shaved since. Part of me wants to eventually shave my legs again, but that would be a mess. I just like the feeling of smooth legs, honestly, and that's why I would ever shave my legs again, not for like gendered reasons. Don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon though. And I do have a little stash. You can't really see it, and that's real fun. Love her. She's my prized possession. I dropped my phone. That was so dramatic. Talk about cosmetics. Do you choose to wear makeup? Do you paint your nails? What types of soaps and perfumes do you use, if any?
I wear makeup once in a while. I'm getting more used to the idea of not wearing makeup. I don't usually paint my nails, at least not anymore. And I don't wear cologne.
Starting with makeup, as I said in my Trans Boy Does His Old Makeup Routine video, I don't really wear makeup anymore. I used to religiously. Here's a picture of me when I first started wearing makeup religiously. That's a bad bitch, like honestly. I don't feel comfortable going out in makeup anymore. Same thing with my long hair. Once I start passing as cis, I might start doing makeup again because I had a lot of fun with it. Even though I wasn't good at it, I still had fun, so it would be cool to revisit it. I'm currently wearing like concealer and highlight just because I like to glow and I like to cover up my pimples, so there's that. I went through a phase where I painted my nails a lot. Sometimes I do want to paint my nails black for like the emo aesthetic, but then I get lazy or I don't want to buy any. So like I'm not opposed to it, but it's also not something I'm trying to jump on, you know. I used to wear like women's perfume a lot, mostly the One Direction perfume, I'm not gonna lie, but recently I've been using a lot of stuff from Bath and Body Works. That's what it's called? Yeah, the Bath and Body Works men's selection, because I just like how they smell. Have you experienced being misgendered? If so, how often?
I'm gonna take this question as, since I was assigned female at birth, do I ever get mistaken as a male? Sometimes, but I'm chill with it.
As someone who is not completely out to their family, yes, I get misgendered every fucking day of my life. But it's whatever. It's not like I can't expect it when I don't enforce it. That is why though I do prefer being in Pennsylvania with all my friends that are there, because everyone around me in Pennsylvania calls me Eli, uses he him pronouns, all that good stuff. When I was younger though, when I was younger and I was identifying as female because, you know, AFAB, I was mistaken for a little boy a lot, actually. The one story that sticks out to me, that will always stick out to me, is when I was like 8 years old. I was wearing like boys' clothes and like a beanie, and we were at the mall, and I was at GameStop, and I was looking at like the Wii games or some shit like that. One of the workers walked over to me and my back was facing him, and he said,
"Can I help you, sir?"
And I turned around and I kind of just stared at him because like it didn't offend me, but I also didn't know how I felt about it. Now, yes sir, I am a sir, thank you very much for validating me. But back then I kind of just stared blankly at him. I didn't correct him, he corrected himself. So shout out to that dude. You helped with my gender awakening. Do you experience dysphoria? How does that affect you?
There are days where I wish that my chest was smaller, but like, does that count as dysphoria?
Yes. Just yes. I say it so enthusiastically, like yeah, I love dysphoria. Bitch. I wish it wasn't such a process and so expensive to chop off the tits, because that would have been done by now, period. Even before I came out as trans, or like realized I was trans or whatever, I didn't like my tits. I've been wanting a reduction for like ever, and now that I'm trans I'm like,
that makes sense.
And like I said earlier, long hair, that gives me dysphoria very bad. I recently have started lowering my voice a lot. I still sound very feminine with my voice, but I kind of trained myself to make it lower. Like, I talk in my normal voice around my family. Around certain friends, I'll talk in my normal voice, but like, if... for what? But like, say I'm at the store and I'm talking to someone at the store or ordering food, I swear to God, I will deepen my voice, because I'm trying my hardest, man, to pass, and doesn't always work, but I try. Sometimes I'll like purposely be like kind of just flaunt this bracelet around certain people so they get it.
but then they don't get it.
Talk about children. Are you interested in having children? Would you want to carry a child? Do you want to be the primary caretaker for any children you may have?
I don't want to carry a baby, like, at all.
I have known since I was very, very young that I never want to carry a child. Period. Part of me is like, oh, I would like love to have part of me in a child that I make with my future partner. But at the same time, if it's not possible, then it's not the end of the world. I can't speak. I would love to have kids in the future, like in the future, but even if with my future partner we do end up having like our own kids, even if that does happen, I do want to either adopt or foster children or both. Talk about money.
With your broke ass.
Is it important to you to provide for a family financially if you choose to have one? Is it important that you earn more than any partner? Do you prefer to pay for things like dates?
Obviously, I feel like it's important to provide for a family. It's not important to me that I make more money than my partner.
It is very grained into my mind that men pay for things. So when I'm in a relationship with a more femme person, I tend to buy more of the things. I'm trying really hard to get out of that mindset because I hate being in that mindset. I just don't like being that bitch, you know, that like
I have to assert my dominance and pay for you.
I hate that. With that being said, it is not important to me that I make more money than any partner that I may have. If they make more money than me, then good for them. Love that.
Buy me shit.
I do, however, think that it would be important to me to provide for a family. That's just me, you know. Anything else you want to share about your experience with gender? Pretty sure in the last video that I posted, I said that gender is dumb.
Gender is dumb.
Despite the fact that I am a binary trans person, I still say fuck gender. Who needs her? Pretty sure I also said this in my last video too, but Miles McKenna, who is still to this day one of my favorite YouTubers, he said in a video that how some people subscribe to the idea of religion, or don't subscribe to the idea of religion is what I mean. I don't subscribe to the idea of gender. So even though I am a binary trans person, I still do not agree with the social construct that is gender and gender roles and stuff like that. I'm sending a Snapchat, sorry. It says yeehaw. So that was my updated gender tag that I am not going to be calling a tag in the title because tags are dead. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you can leave a little like, you can leave a little comment, you can share a little bit. Please subscribe to me if you haven't already for more content about being trans, more content about being queer. I will be sharing like poetry and stuff in the future, maybe doing a little song covers a little bit, you know. Follow my socials, they will be in the end card at the end of this video and also in the description below. I'm gonna say at the end of every video, follow me on TikTok because I want to be TikTok famous. This is the only TikTok dance I know, and it's the Renegade, and it's fucking old. Wait, Renegade, and I do it really badly because I can't dance. Thank you again for watching my video, and I will hopefully see you guys next time. Bye!